You ever notice how in games even the simplest things aren't actually that simple? Like reloading a gun, opening a door, or even pressing jump at the right time. All of these look effortless while playing, but behind the scene there's a web of code, timing, and design decisions just to make it feel that way. So today, let's dive into the hidden complexity of simple things in games. Because trust me, there's nothing simple in game dev. The best designed games makes everything feel intuitive. I haven't learned how to speak yet. You press a button, something satisfying happens, and your brain goes, yeah, that makes sense. But that smoothness is the result of hundreds of small invisible systems working together in sync. Take something as basic as jumping. You press space, your character goes up, comes down. Easy, right? Except no. There's jump buffering, coyote time, gravity curves, animation blending, camera shake, and even sound timing. All so that the jump feels natural and responsive. Remove even one of those things and suddenly it just feels off. Good design hides complexity, bad design shows it. Just like visual effects. If it's done well, you can't even notice it. Let's take a very specific example. Reloading. Seems like one of the simplest actions in shooters, but in reality, it's like a mini rhythm game. In Gears of War, reloading is literally turned into a skill challenge. Press the reload button at the perfect time and boom, you get a faster reload and damage boost. Miss it and your reload slows down. Even in games without that mechanic, developer tweak reload speed, sound cues, and camera shakes just to make it feel impactful. There's anticipation, rhythm, and a payoff, all packed into a 2 to 3 seconds animations, so that the simple reload is secretly a mini psychological loop to keep you, well, engaged. Okay, here's another deceptively simple one. Opening doors. In real life, what do you do to open a door? You grab the handle, pull, and then just walk through. But in a game, oh boy, you have to consider what if the player's sprinting, what if there's an enemy right behind them, what if the door's locked or breakable or destructible, do we fade to black or transition smoothly? Even the sound of a door matters. Too quiet feels unresponsive, too loud breaks the immersion, and don't even get me started on multiplayers, where doors need to sync between players in real time, and if not, then well, you can see what happens then. That quote unquote press E to open the door movement might actually be one of the most technically challenging parts of designing a level. Alright, UI design. Even user interface is the simplest of all. You click a button, it glows, maybe plays a click sound, and then something happens. Easy, right? But there is so much subtle work behind it. Animations are timed so clicks feel immediate but smooth. Colors change to signal success or failures. Even the sound pitch changes depending upon what kind of button it is. That's called feedback design, turning an input into an emotional response. It's invisible when done right, but when done wrong, you can feel it instantly. Every single Every simple thing is secretly part of a giant web of polish. The sound of footsteps on different surfaces, the way the camera slightly moves when you stop running, the reload click syncing perfectly with the sound of the bullets sliding in, the grass that just bends as you walk by. None of these are necessary for the game to work, but they are essential for it to feel good. That's the paradox of game dev. If something feels basic or simple, there's a very high chance it is very, very complicated. So, why do developers go through all this trouble? Because, well, a good game design isn't just about making things realistic. If you want a realistic game, well, just go outside. It's not about that. It's about making them believable. It's about tricking your brain into thinking, yeah, that feels right. Because players remember fun, flow, and feedback, not the code that makes it happen. So next time when you press reload, open a door, or jump over a ledge, remember that under that single button press, there's probably a small mountain of code and design magic, making it feel effortless. And that's the hidden complexity of simple things in games. And that's what makes games kinda beautiful. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more of how small things in games are secretly genius, hit that like button and maybe I'll make a part 2 on things like camera shakes, footstep, etc. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep creating cool stuff. That would be just about it. Cheers and peace.